Hey folks, Quill18 here and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Planet Crafter. Last episode I said I would come back after putting down a few butterfly habitats. However, what I actually ended up doing first is launching a bunch more rockets to increase our multiplier of things. And then I was out of uranium, so I'm like, oh, let's go and pick up some uranium. And then I was like, well, while I'm out here, let's go and check out this crash site again and deconstruct some things. I thought, oh, if I find something interesting, I'll start the video. I did find something interesting. First of all, I'm kind of full on stuff. Do I have enough iron? Perfect. I'm going to go and pop that there and do that. And I'm going to keep one oxygen capsule with me. Kind of wish I had more, but I guess we're going to go with that. Now, this is the big ring section over here. And it is the place that is partially flooded. So if we go right over here, right, this area is flooded. And there wasn't anything specifically like really hidden going on. Where am I going? I guess that way? There wasn't anything specifically hidden. So I don't know if there's still a place. Oh, it's hidden behind a panel. But there was one chunk of debris over here. When it came through here, there was a new message on the terminal, which we'll read when we get back home. Because I don't have a lot of time. I haven't read it yet. There's another reactor. Was that it? I guess that was all right here. However, when I rounded around here, I think there was another piece of debris to get rid of. And over here, we've got an underground cave all of a sudden. What the heckin'? So I haven't been down here. Went back up to dump some inventory and to replenish my oxygen there. Okay, more blueprints, more seeds. And, oh, is this it? I'm hoping for maybe a little bit more. There doesn't seem to be anything up or anywhere else to go. Okay, I guess that's that. Still, it's interesting to have spotted this. I wonder if there's anything else in here. I'm feeling like the answer might be no. That's where I just was. And this is just going to lead outside. All right. Well, there's a little something, and we got a new message, which, again, I haven't read yet, so I'm excited about that. Pick up this. We'll grab all these circuit boards. So I'll pick up this. We know these blueprints we don't have any use for right now, so we can make it a lower priority. But I did get some rocket engines, which is nice. And, yeah, I'm going to prioritize the uranium here. Actually, I really aren't going to prioritize these seeds. We'll get more uranium. I guess I'll pick up the bacteria sample, the sulfur. And then, I don't know. I don't even think we need the iridium rods anymore. I'm going to pick up a piece of silicon. Well, I mean, we're going to need more, but we don't need that right this second. I don't know how often I've come down this chasm, if ever. Doesn't feel incredibly familiar to me. I'm going to take the high ground here just to see. Is there a gap over there? Let me just finish this side. That might be climbable. That thing to get up to that plateau. I feel like we've been up here at all. It doesn't. Oh, tier 2 tree spreader just kicked in. It doesn't feel particularly exciting, but yeah, that is climbable, which leads to a. Wait, I'm sorry. That's how we get this stuff. Let me drop this iron and pick these. I wonder how many more of these pickable plants. I was just saying, oh, there's a recipe that needed this. Oh, there's another climbable spot there. Well, although that just seems to have a zeolite at a glance. Can I? Nope. All right. Which is nice and all. No, there's another one of these. I guess I don't need to drop both, but kind of expecting that we might see more of something. I think that's climbable on the other side, although it looks like it's only for a zeolite. Huh. And we'll check. That's not pickable, is it? No. I guess I may as well grab you, since I do have the inventory space. Well, I'm happy I came down this chasm. It looks like there's another camel. Oh, and a chest down here. Okay, we're just gonna have to come back to the chasm later. More stuff to climb, more chests to pop. I'm sorry, is this a cave? That goes downwards? It must be... Well, maybe I have been here. I think this is just full of osmium. Okay, well, we'll definitely come back. Nice little clipping through walls. I think this was the exit. A little hard to navigate here with the low light and the underwater, but there we go. All right, let's go back to the base. So yeah, so I still haven't put down the extra butterfly places. And this is the area where I died a bunch of times, and I kind of still expect there might be some more explorable stuff in here. Let's make it back to our base. We'll read that message that was on that terminal that I haven't looked at yet. Home is this way, actually. I'm wondering if more of these random trees and plants that are growing all over the place might be climbable. Actually, speaking of, there might be a vine that gets us up top here, too. Wouldn't that be interesting? Auction's getting a little low, but not desperately so. And yeah, it is nice that I can just keep topping off my water whenever I want. Really convenient now. All right. I mean, on the ground level, a lot of these plants are nothing, but I'm clearly going to have to be on the lookout for a particular type of plant. All right, let's drop off a few things. So circuits go in here. Uranium in there. I don't remember if I need raw uranium or not. The blueprint chip, I guess we've got you in there, and we've been putting our gas canisters in here, which is good too. These Orema plants are interesting. And yeah, more rocket engines is great because it's going to save us a little bit of production. Let me go and show you my handiwork here with the satellites. What I want to do actually is I want to make more of these plant rockets. The heat generation, we could throw a few more just to help with the overall terraforming index, but I don't actually need more heat when it comes to unlocking. I think our base heat production might not be too bad since we have maxed it out despite only having the one satellite in there. So it makes me think what we want to do is we want to fling a few more satellites in there just to get some good terraforming index from that. But yeah, the plant first. I think I've got the plant. Plant rocket is pinned up. Yeah. Super alloy ×2. Oh yeah, the fertilizer. That was the big bottleneck for the butterfly dome and everything else was the fertilizer production, which is mostly limited by the eggplant production, which is still sort of kind of the case. Although it looks like there's some eggplant over there. Is it possible that we're out of sulfur? We've got some algae, although we're going to have to move some more in there. You know, we don't have a ton of sulfur, so I'm going to have to make some runs back and forth for that. But I've got 3 fertilizer. Yeah, I think I'm going to focus on some of the plants. So Lerma seeds, which are these basic ones we don't really need. So it's 1 fertilizer each. So we've got 3 of those, 3 Lerma seeds, 3 tree bark, which I don't have any stored up. I'm going to need 6 super alloy, which is exactly how much I've got. And actually, I guess I can only fling 2 because I've only got 2 rockets anyway. So, all right, we'll go with as is and get the plant multiplier, which seems very useful because we still have plenty of recipes to unlock with that. Oh, also, I found out what happens if you spawn 2 rockets on here and try to launch them. It's hilarious. They just go they're interlocked. Eventually, they take off. They go sideways. They slam into the mountainside. I mean, it doesn't not work because I think at some point they just, despawn or something, but it does look hilarious. Oh, right, dirt tree bark. It's good that it can only make 2 rockets really right now, and these trees might be getting really inconvenient just because we only have 2 of these tree bark sitting here as well. So I probably have to make more of the biodomes because I think we're going to start consuming more tree bark for things, but for now, so far so good. I'm going to wait for this to clear the launch pad. Go. And then we're going to spawn another one. Good. That's... Oh! I did not double tap properly, but we didn't take infinite fall damage, so I guess we're okay. So I do have a fertilizer, which is good. So I need a regular one, a tier 2. I need another tree bark. Yeah, so that's starting to be a ting. What do I need to build more of these biodomes? More regular fertilizer. Okay. That continues to be more of a bottleneck. Actually, maybe the thing to do then is upgrade more of these food growers to the tier 2 food growers so that we can keep the fertilizer going a little bit faster, especially since it itself needs it. We need some water bottles, which I should still have some stored up, so we're going to grab that. How much are you grown? Probably want to wait for this to finish a growth cycle, annoyingly, to do that. Okay, so where does that leave us? Well, apparently we're low on sulfur, so I can make a few runs. Pick up some material over here. The sulfur mine, I think, is still a tier 1. It might have gotten upgraded to a tier 2. Yeah, I am really wondering if we haven't been up there. Oh, I didn't check the screen. Hey, what? That's not sulfur. Let me go and collect the sulfur thing. Did I do something weird, actually, and tear down the sulfur thing to move it to the super alloy place? All of a sudden... Yep. That's what I did. I wanted to set up the super alloy real quick, and I forgot that, and I was like, oh, and I think the tier 2 ore extractor needs a super alloy rod. I'm like, well, I'm getting a chicken and the egg problem here. And then I forgot about this. So, actually, let me pop back up here. We did look at this once, but I wasn't looking for the plants. I guess I did look at these pitcher plants, right? Got some trees. Oh, there's a larva here. Yeah, sure. I don't know how many more uncommon larvae I need to pick up, but sure. That's not pickable, no. Okay, so far we've only seen one type of plant that is harvestable from the surface. Can I drink from these puddles? Oh, that's disappointing. Haze is crazy. That's not a thing either. Okay. All right, let me get my sulfur mine back up, since that's kind of important. All right, 2 iridiums, 1 super alloy. 1, 2. 1 of those. And how much osmium? 3 osmium. 1, 2, tree. And I may as well drop off the larva for a second. If I should start a new round of larva production? I don't think so. This is done. Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure I didn't head out there and I was still actually missing something, which would have been a wee bit frustrating. While I'm out there, I'm going to run by the super alloy mines one more time. Up and up this ledge. Thank you very much. Might be a faster path here, but I don't think so. I wonder if I can put the mine right here and have it count. Oh, am I out of power? Well, that's awkward. Okay. Well, I'll still pop out and pick up the super alloy, which actually I didn't need to come back into this cave to do, now that I think about it. It might be slightly slower, yeah. Because there's a gap from the sulfur kind of valley right there that I could have popped out and been a little bit faster. Still at least a couple of spaceships I have to go and re-rip through for circuit boards. Not that we need the circuit boards quite yet, but there's always a possibility there's more secrets in there. Because the fact of the matter is, didn't go through all of them with the tier 2 deconstructor. Auction degradation is now only at 1 per second. From the baseline of presumably 2. Yes, warming, low power, I know. Probably I can empty these completely. Well, not completely, but some. And I was going to say, there's more super alloy on the ground too, but that doesn't really matter too much. Really need more pulsar crystals. There's still got to be some other thing, some other mechanic on the planet. Well, there's probably multiple. I mean, admittedly, the only thing so far that needs pulsar crystals are the fission generators. But it wouldn't surprise me if there was going to be more later. I'm still thinking those like fission battery cells, or sorry, fusion battery cells, and fusion generators. I'm kind of expecting them to be related to the generators that are in the spaceships, which don't take uranium rods, as we recently confirmed. All right. Drop you off in there. Now, so I can't make this because I don't have the pulsar quartz. But we can make these. One super alloy. Where doesn't take our super alloy rod? 3 uranium rods. 1, 2, 3. And an explosive powder and 3 waters. Explosive powder. 1, 2, 3 waters. I think I do have to put down another water source, but let's see. I'm just going to keep piling things in the same spot. There we go. Power's back. And yeah, these platforms here are left over from my old biodome. Uncommon larva. Uncommon larva doesn't feel quite as uncommon as it claims. You know? Okay. Right, so we sort of were waiting on more tree bark. Oh, you don't have another round of tree bark ready for me? That is disappointing. And I'm not wrong, right? Both of these are the same thing. Yeah. I think we have to build more biodomes. What's required for that again? Oh, yeah, the fertilizer. And it always keeps coming back to the same thing. Oh, did you guys just pop? Oh, interesting. Yeah, you must be out of sulfur if you're not consuming the eggplant right now. Oh, right. You're still full with the seed. So the tier 2 grower. Superalloy and fertilizer. Did you make any? Do you have any waiting for me? You have 1. And the superalloy is what we need. I might leave a gap right there. I'll put the eggplant back in. Oh, eggplant seed, rather. I guess the other thing I can do, let me remove this squash and put the eggplant seed in there. You do still need squash for a recipe, but I guess it's fine. It's funny the bees and the spray coming in here. That's okay. I have a little bee infestation. I mean, it never hurt anyone, right? Well, except for all the times that they do sting people. Put that in there. And yeah, I could dramatically increase the food growing. There's no denying that. Oh yeah, we did unlock this outdoor farm. Oh, which needs bee larvae. How interesting. Well, I was going to say, oh, so let's make more bees, but that, again, needs more fertilizer. Which is currently stumped by the lack of sulfur. Yes? Yeah, which is the whole reason I went out to the area and realized, hey, I don't have any sulfur. I'm just going to eat the squash. Now, we are starting to get full up on a few of these things again. Oh, I don't need to hold the water bottle on me. But yeah, I think I should probably go and get another lake water collector. Do I have 3 bioplastic nuggets? I do. Good. Actually, I might make a double over here. So I'm going to make 2. Then I need 2 magnesium, 2 aluminum. 2 magnesium, 2 aluminum, and 2 superalloy. 2 superalloy. 1, 2. Good. Now we are going to get a backlog of water whenever this isn't currently occupied making bacteria. Which I was going to say may already be the case. All right, good. So we have lots of that again. Right, so let's go grab our sulfur. Let me drop all of you, and then I don't know if I have this little miscellaneous bin. Butterfly display box. I don't know how much I care about that. And I guess I just put down the sulfur thing, so I may actually have to wait for that to come back. Darn it. Sulfur for a long time was not something we felt we needed a lot of. Oh, also, hold on. My tree spreader, does this also go on water? It doesn't say that, actually, so I'm betting it's on the ground. I think I should probably just upgrade to the tier 2s, which needs tier 2 fertilizer, which I have. Which I have a regular fertilizer in here too already. Some tree bark, although I don't think we need more of it. So I can probably just deconstruct. Still, zeolite, bacteria samples. Hold on. 1, 2. I think I needed super alloy too, didn't it? I'm not sure. Yeah. And then the tree bark, which I do have 2 of, and apparently lots of things need tree bark right now, but... Well, and actually, with that in mind, hold on. I need more freaking fertilizer. I think... Do these flower spreaders, which don't do as much anymore? Yeah, you know what? I think those are a little obsolete. So let's get some of the fertilizer back out of there. Yeah. Oh, this still needs sulfur. Well... Still, let me go... Oh my god, yeah. I want to move this stuff somewhere else because apparently it's kind of a pain in the ass. Where's my multiplier thingy? Right there, huh? I'm sure this is within range here. Over here, grab that. Let me deconstruct you. Grab you. And put that in here. There you go. And yeah, you are getting all the multipliers going on. Good. Okay. Oxygen going faster. We need some water, so let's drink that. Okay. Can I, like, cut down the trees at any point? I know it's sort of, not helpful with terraforming. Grab you. Oh, I might not have enough inventory. Alright, I'll just put you back in. Leave you there for now. But if I had some sulfur, then I could go and build. So let's take a quick run out. I don't have a ton of inventory space, but I also don't expect there to be a ton of stuff in the sulfur extractor. But hopefully it's got a piece or 2 of sulfur. Definitely don't need the iridium. Good on that. The way everything is interlinked in this game is really interesting. Because you want to build all the things all the time, and one might rely on the other. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Grab that. And the room will need a door so I can pick up the tree bark from time to time. But there's no reason that has to be connected to my structure in any way whatsoever. You know what? I don't actually... Huh? That's weird. Can't mine it. Oh. There's like a magic pixel for mining this. There's clearly some sort of weird hitbox in the way. I can't quite walk up to it, so that's probably why. I was just thinking I don't have an infinite amount of cobalt, so... I mean, I do, because we can mine it all the time, but I don't have a ton stored up anymore. So I want this to be closer than the plant thing. I think I might end up moving this down and just making like a big line of them. So let me go and put this down, and I'll intentionally hang it kind of in the air so that it'll be easier to chain without getting each other's way. But yeah, I don't have to go in there right now because we're just, all we want is for that to produce some tree bark, which is going to take a little while. There we are. And all that, I think, was to bring us back to, hey, you know what I want? Butterfly domes, which I can build now. And yeah, same thing. I should have built this higher so that we could chain these. Like, way up in the air. Or I can chain this one to the back of that. Maybe I'll just do this for now. Doesn't mean I need a door, because I need to be able to go in there and add in some larvae. But I mean, that's pretty easy. Need one of you. One of you. Not one of you. Silicon. Okay, but I've got some on me. And actually, I had enough iron, which is good. Are we out of power? Warning, low power. Of course we're low on power. So again, we're back to, hey, I need to build this thing. Which, do I have 3 uranium rods left over? No, I can make one more, but it ain't gonna be enough. Well, with the idea that these might not be quite as powerful enough anymore. That didn't recover my power, and I'm still full of crap. Well, okay, I know I've got a bunch of bins in here that don't have anything. Good. Let me just drop a bunch of that. I'll try to remember that there's important things over there. We have power again. Whew. I mean, we still have these golden seeds that I probably want to do. But I guess maybe, where's my timer at? Okay, I guess now's a good time for me to put in a cut again and be like, well, I guess I should take a run out and pick up a bunch more uranium. Because as it turns out, we need that. I could put in a uranium auto, whatever you call it. Actually, I need to drop off sulfur in here so that some more fertilizer is being made. I think I didn't use it all. Yeah, that. Any in the second bin? No. Okay. If I do that, there we go. So I bet you one's going to go away right away, and it did. And so it's starting to consume the eggplant again, which is good. So, all right, let me make some trips out. We'll pick up some uranium. I'll probably pick up some more sulfur. I'll build some more power things so we can keep developing stuff. And I might check the wiki about pulsar crystals. Trying to go mostly non-spoilery, but not being able to build the stronger power things is actually being a little bit annoying. So if there's a little hint of something that I may have missed that's like, oh, this will make your life like 17 times easier, or it's like, oh, it's just like the little super alloy mine over here. It's like you should have been able to get it sooner. Or maybe I just come back, I think it was over here, and just pick up a bunch of pulsar crystals on the ground. If there are more left. I suspect there are. I don't think I picked up all of it, but it's such a freaking hike. So we'll see. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.